After you have searched any database, for example BIOSIS, you will have a list of results. These will be references, mostly to journal articles. For example, Douglas Scott Jay, the author of the article, which was written in 2005. The article title is The Neurogenetics and Evolution of Food-Related Behaviour. The title of the journal in which this article appeared is Trends in Neurosciences. It appeared in Volume 28, Part 12. The month it was published was December, and the inclusive page numbers are 644 to 652. When you're searching the database, it will provide you with an abstract, the summary of the article, so you can use that to decide if the full article would be useful to you. When you're searching the databases, there will be the opportunity to check WebBridge. Now this tries to direct you to the full text article if we have it, but it won't always be able to do so. So what do you do if WebBridge doesn't locate the article? Slide 2. Process of finding the full article. Step 1 is to use the library catalogue, and you will need to log on to the university portal first of all so that you will have authenticated access to all our electronic journals. So you check the library catalogue for the journal title. This is because the library catalogue gives details of all the journals that are held in the library in both paper and electronic form. So if we don't actually have access to a particular journal, what do you do next? Well, the second step then is to search Salser on the web to find a Scottish library that holds the journal. But what if no nearby library holds it, or it's not convenient to do so? Well, you can go to the third step if you are doing your dissertation, to use the library document delivery service. Slide 3. The first step is to check the library catalogue. So we've got our article here. What we need to do first is to log on to the university portal, then go to library catalogue and search for the journal title. So let's do that. I've got a link that automatically logs me into the portal, but you would be able to do that yourself with your network username and password. So just answer yes and OK. So that's me logged into the portal. Now go to the left hand side to get to the option for library catalogue. Click on yes, and then we type in the title of the journal, Trends in Neurosciences. Now you don't need to type in the whole title, just part of it, making sure that you correctly spelled it, and then we just limit our search to journals and then click on submit. So the catalogue then finds two items that have the title Trends in Neurosciences. The first title is to the paper version of the journal. Now this was held in XZB, so it's a biochemistry journal. We held it from volume 8 to volume 21 up until 1998. Let's go back to the electronic version of this journal. If we click on that title, it tells us that it's available from Science Direct, which is the Elsevier Science Electronic Journal Gateway, and that it's available from 1995 to present. So let's click on that link. Now we want volume 28. So if we click on volume 28 2005, it then brings up issue 12, which is the issue that we're actually after, and we're looking for page 644 to 652. So if we select that title, we then get the full text of that article. So you can do that anywhere that you have access to a network computer, ensuring that you log on to the portal first. Let's go back to the slideshow. Step 2, Salser. So if the library catalogue or WebBridge doesn't provide you with electronic or paper access, you would then use Salser. This searches the catalogues of the major libraries in Scotland and will tell you where your journal is available. You link from the library web pages, select Doing Research, then find journals not available at Stirling, and then Salser. So let's show you how to do that. So this is the library homepage. We go to the Doing Research section. We go to Find Journals, and then Journal Not Available at Stirling. And then we go to step 3 and use Saucer. We click on Login, and when you know the title, you make sure that the drop down box is changed to Title Is, and you then type in the title. I'm looking for this journal called Oeceologia, and the best thing to do is to select Edinburgh or Glasgow because these are easy to get to. Obviously, if you live up in Aberdeen, then you could put Aberdeen or Fife and Tayside. You then click on Search, and that will then bring up the journal where in the country that particular journal is held. So we click on Edinburgh. It tells us that it's held in the Darwin Library from volume 37, 1978 onwards, and then it'll give you information about that particular library. If we go back to PowerPoint now, when you're doing your dissertation, you will be able to then go on to step 3, where Document Delivery Service will locate a book or journal article in another library for you and ask for an interlibrary loan. It's free for you to use, but we have to pay for each request, so please evaluate and prioritise the requests you make. You have an initial allocation of 5 requests, but you can have more if you need them. Ask Dr. Wally in Esbes, who is your library rep. To use the service, you have to first register, and forms are available from the library web pages or the document delivery desk. Once you've registered, you make a request via the library web pages. You can access this service from the library homepage and then choose document delivery under the quick links section. Let's do that now. Quick links, document delivery. To register, you go down here and you can fill that out, but as I say, it is only for undergraduates doing their dissertation. So let's go back and go to make a request. You have to type in your barcode, which is the tiny little number on your ID card, and once you've registered, you will get a PIN that will enable you to use the service. So you can request a book, a journal article, a thesis, etc. So let's go into a journal article, and it gives you the journal, author, article title, and so on. And you then have to sign the copyright declaration. So let's go back to the slideshow. Whenever you're doing searching for information, it's very important to keep a note of the full references you find, so that as you will have to write a bibliography, a list of all the references that you use to do the piece of work, this avoids charges of plagiarism, which we talked about back in first year. Also useful is a note of where you actually found the references. You may be asked for this by Document Delivery Service when they are checking a hard to find reference.